Anyone wants to read the translation? This is English translation. Please volunteer. Somebody who never did anything till now can just read the English translation.
But yeah, I can read the English translation.
Okay, Tristan will do the English translation. Shriyan's mom, you can go tomorrow. All right, okay. Give me 1 second, but I'll give you, I have to move this one. Go ahead. Can you see my screen, Tristan?
Yeah.
You want to read the translation from here till here?
1. I offer my respectful obeisances to that foremost of thieves, who is famous in Raja as the butter thief, and he who steals the gopi's clothes, and who, for those who take shelter of him, steals the sins which have accrued over many lifetimes. I offer my respectful obeisances to the foremost of thieves, who steals Srimati Radhika's heart, who steals the dark luster of fresh rain cloud, and who steals all the sins and sufferings of those who take shelter of his feet. He turns his surrendered devotees into paupers and wandering, homeless, beggars, alas. Such a fearsome thief has never been seen or heard of in all 3 worlds. Mere utterance of his name purchased one of a mountain of sins. Such an astonishingly wonderful thief I have never seen or heard of anywhere. O thief, having stolen my wealth, my honor, my senses, my life, and my everything, where can you run to? I have caught you with the rope of my devotion. You cut the terrible noose of Yamaraja. You severed the dreadful noose of material existence, and you slashed everyone's material bondage. But you are unstable to cut the knot fastened by your own loving devotees. O stealer of my everything, O thief, today I have imprisoned you in the miserable present house of my heart, which is very fearful due to the terrible darkness of my ignorance. And there for a very long time you will remain, receiving appropriate punishment for your crimes of thievery. O Krishna, thief of my everything, the noose of my devotion remaining forever tight, you will continue to reside in the prison house of my heart, because I will not release you for millions of eons. Hare Krishna.
Good job. Very nice. We'll now move on to the chapter 15 reading in Sanskrit by little Shriyan. It's all waiting and ready to read the chapter. Okay, let me do the Go ahead, beta. Shriyan, beta.
Sri Bhagavan Vacha Udvamudam Madashakam Atvatam Prahurabhyayam Tendati Yashaparnani Yastam Veda Savedavid Anastradvam Prasidastasya Shaka Guna Pravita Vishaya Prabhala Anastamunani Anasantatani Karmanu Bandi Mayushiloke Narupamasheta Topalapyate Nantona Charinachi Samratista Ashvatamenam Surirodamudam Shangasastreena Kenechitva Tatapadam Tatparimagitabhyam Yasmingatan Nivartanti Bhuya Tameva Charyam Purusham Prapatye Yata Pravitti Prasita Purani Nirmana Moha Chitti Sanga Dosha Atyatva Nitya Vrivritta Kama Tunveri Mukta Sukha Dukha Sandre Kachantyam Buddha Padamavyayam Chat Natatpasete Suryo Nashashanko Napavaka Katmana Vardante Tadama Paramama Navamsho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatanaha Manashastrani Indriyani Rakastistani Harshati Sariyam Yata Bhapnote Yakshapi Kramatishvaraha Ridvaitani Samyati Vayur Kandani Vasaya Stotram Chakshus Parsanam Cha Vishnungrana Cha Arshayam Shriyan Upasevate Ukramantam Sticham Vapi Undranam Vagunavitam Vimulanana Pashyante Pashyante Gyana Chakshashaha Yadanto Yogi Nashenam Pashyant Mati Navastitam Yato Api Akrita Mano Venam Pashyanta Chetasah Yanaditya Katam Decho Takapase Tekam Chamramasi Chado Tacheto Vidimamakam Kama Vishasha Bhutani Daryami Hamodasa Pushnami Chausati Sarva Somo Bhutmarasatmika Aham Vaishmanaro Bhutva Prani Namdeham Ashrita Prana Pana Samayukta Pakami Anam Chaturvidam Sarasayachaham Hridi Sanvasito Matasmityagyanamahum Apohanam Cha Vedesha Sarveham Eva Vedyo Vedantakrit Veda Videva Chayam Taham Dvavima Purusho Loke Kshara Structure Eva Cha Kshara Sarva Bhutani Bhuta Stokshara Uchayate Uttama Purushastvanyaha Paramatmeti Dataraha Yolokatrayamabhishya Vibharti Ishvaraha Tasmastarimati Toham Aksharat Abhichotanaha Autosmi Loke Vedeja Tretita Purushottama Yomameva Sambudo Janati Shotam Sasarva Vedbadatimam Sarva Bhavena Bharata Iti Guyatamam Sastam Idam Muktam Maranaka Etad Budva Mulimansyat Krita Krityascha Bharata Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, very nice recitation. One correction, I have seen other kids also doing the same mistake. There is one place where for cha you all are saying ka. Where is it? I lost it. Oh, where was it? Shanti Chandramasi Chagna Gushnami Chaushadi Sarva. This one, how do you pronounce Shriyan? How did you say this? This line which I'm pointing.
Chandramasi.
Good job. That is correct. Somewhere for C, you all are saying ka. So that's what I wanted to. Not only you, beta. It's. I think many of the children are doing that. Here, how do you read this? Read it.
Tameva chayam purusham prapatye.
Very good. That's also right. Yachap. This one also you read yachapi only, right? I think tomorrow I'll note it down. Somewhere you're saying ka. We should make sure. This one. Here. What do you say? Here. How do you say this? Read this line.
Pachami anam chaturvidam.
Pachami annam. Okay, as long as you're saying pachami annam, it's correct. And here you're saying what for this one? Pushnami?
Pushnami chausadi.
Good job. Okay, I think I heard it wrong. You're doing it right. Sorry. Very nice reading. Good job. So now let's see who was going to read the translations. It's going to be Shri. Is Shri here? Who is Shri? Which Shri wanted to read? I don't see Shri here. So I'm going to give option to two people. Who wants to read? Is it going to be Neeraja or Shriyan's mom?
I will read.
Okay. Shriyan's mom will do tomorrow. Shriyan's mom. Because Neeraja we have been postponing her since many days. Tomorrow, wait, let's see the next person. I'll share my screen so that you all know I'm looking at the place. So let's see. Tomorrow. Oh, it's all. So Shriyan's mom, August 2nd, can I put your name? Shriyan's mom?
Yes,
Aparna.
that should be good.
Okay.
Machi,
You want to do on August 5th?
Machi, can you put my name for translation on one of them?
Which one do you want to do, Tristan? Which day?
7, 8.
Aparna, is this you here who wants to do the Saurashtakam? It's not you, right? There's another Aparna, I think.
No, it's not.
Okay, what is your last name, Aparna?
K. Can you put K?
Koluru.
K. Koluru.
K. Okay, all right, got it. Now we'll move on to the English reading by Neeraja Amura. By the way, Neeraja Amura is my very own sister, older sister. She's going to read the translations now. Hold on 1 second. Okay, go Akka.
Hare Krishna. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "It is said that there is an imperishable banyan tree that has its roots upwards and its branches downward, and whose leaves are the Vedic hymns. One who knows this tree is the knower of Vedas. The branches of this tree extend downward and upward, nourished by the three modes of material nature. The twigs are objects of the senses. This tree also has roots going down, and these are bound to the fruitive actions of human society. The real form of this tree cannot be perceived in this world. No one can understand where it ends, where it begins, or where its foundation is. But with determination, one must cut down this strongly rooted tree with weapon of detachment. Thereafter, one must seek that place from which, having gone, one never returns, and there surrender to that Supreme Personality of Godhead, from whom everything began and from whom everything has extended since time immemorial. Those who are free from false prestige, illusion, and false association, who understand the eternal, who are done with material lust, who are freed from dualities of happiness and distress, and who, bewildered, know how to surrender unto the Supreme Person, attain to the eternal kingdom. That supreme abode of mine is not illumined by the sun or moon, nor by fire or electricity. Those who reach it never return to this material world. The living entities in this conditioned world are my eternal fragmental parts. Due to conditioned life, they are struggling very hard with 6 senses, which include the mind. The living entity in the material world carries these different conceptions of life from one body to another, as the air carries aromas. Thus, he takes one kind of body and again quits it to take another. Move, Chiti. The living entity, thus taking another gross body, obtains a certain way of ear, eye, tongue, nose, and sense of touch, which are grouped about the mind. He thus enjoys a particular set of sense objects. The foolish cannot understand how a living entity can quit his body, living. Nor can they understand what sort of body he enjoys under the spell of modes of nature. But one whose eyes are trained in knowledge can see all this. The endeavoring transcendentalists who are situated in self-realization can see all this clearly. But those whose minds are not developed and who are not situated in self-realization cannot see with what is taking place, though they may try. The splendor of sun, which dissipates the darkness of this whole world, comes from me. And the splendor of the moon and the splendor of the fire are also from me. I enter into each planet, and by my energy they stay in orbit. I become the moon and thereby supply the juice of life to all vegetables. I am the fire of digestion in the bodies of all entities, and I join with the air of life, outgoing and incoming, to digest the 4 kinds of food stuff. I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me come remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. By all the Vedas, I am to be known. Indeed, I am the compiler of Vedanta, and I am the knower of Vedas. There are 2 classes of beings, the fallible and infallible. In the material world, every living entity is fallible, and in the spiritual world, every living entity is infallible. Besides these 2, there is the greatest living personality, the Supreme Soul, the imperishable Lord Himself, who has entered the three worlds, and is maintaining them. Because I am transcendental, both beyond both the fallible and infallible, and because I am the greatest, I am celebrated both in the world and in the Vedas as Supreme Person. Whoever knows me as Supreme Personality of Godhead without doubting is the knower of everything. He therefore engages himself in full devotional service to me, O son of Bharata. This is the most confidential part of the Vedic scriptures, O sinless one, and it is disclosed now by me. Whoever understands this will become wise, and his endeavors will become perfection. Hare Krishna.
Excellent reading, Akka. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chiti.
So now we have one more minute. So thank you all for joining. We have another 18 days of Purushottama month. And let's all join and meet every evening and do this reading, Parayan and everything. So we'll now sign off and then meet again, same place, same time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare
Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare.
Hare.
You know what, Shriyan? I was thinking I'll give a surprise and a special gift to one who participates majority of the days. And looks like you're the one who's going to get it. So far, I see you coming almost all the days. And let's see, maybe you'll win it. So you're the one who's always there and singing loudly Hare Krishna. So maybe you'll bag that prize. Let's see.